It's not working. Oh, now it's live. I hope it's working. Things. Hello, if anybody's out there. This thing never works. Are we working? I hope so. Turn this thing off here. It's gonna use my phone, but don't need to now. So it looks like it's going. I hope it's going. Hope it's going. Frustrating. Yeah, I don't know what it's doing, if it's buffering still or playing still or a couple people are watching. Hello, a couple people. Hello, a couple people. Been trying to get this thing to come on for. Hello, been trying to get this thing to come on since about 10 to 7. Hey, there's Tina. Hello, Tina. Hello, Vicky. Been trying to get this thing to come on since about 5 to 7. Restarted my computer twice already. Yeah, it's a fun evening. So how's everybody doing? Yeah. Tried doing my guitar class and it wasn't working, so I just went out in the garage with my guitar and my camera and made some videos. My phone stopped halfway through. Actually stopped more than that. So I edited it together, tried to get it to upload, and then it didn't want to upload, and just so I still have that to put on here. It's just been one of those weeks. So yep. Tomorrow I get to play with the plumbing, taking the day off work. Oh, I got this off Amazon. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I like it. Except for right there, that's the only part of it I don't like. You can't really see it too well. But I was looking, I go, okay, there's like some graffiti over here on this side, little squiggly thing. I'm like, okay. Then I'm looking over here, well, why is there? Oh, no. There's graffiti on this side. You can't really see it too well. But when you're right up on it, you can kind of see it. I don't know if you can see this thing. It looks like a 3 sideways. That's a McDonald's arches. And it's like, there's a bunch of lines going up. Somebody drew a pack of McDonald's French fries. I was like, no, seriously? Maybe I should take a picture of it and post it on Twitter. It's like, that's the only thing. It's like, and then I dusted the bat. So somebody said he was kind of glaring too much. So, yeah, you don't see it unless you're right up on it. And then I was like, oh. So now that I know it's there, it's just kind of, it just kind of bugs me knowing it's there all the time. But my light's pretty cool. I dug up my lightning bolt light, or my thunder light, whatever you want to call it. Thunder's the sound. Lightning's what you see. Let's see if I can plug this in where you can see it. This is a cool thing I have here. turn this light off. Maybe you can see a little better. Yeah, I thought so. But where I'm at, I'm too close, so the lightning's like right in my face. Yeah. Ooh, so scary. It was a dark and stormy night when the people went to the abandoned house. The college kids decided to stay there for the night because the rain was so very, very bad. Little did they know, they were not alone. Yeah, I'm getting struck by lightning, huh? But it's fun. It's a nice effect. I still got to kind of space myself out. I'm like seriously right up against this thing, and where the camera is, I can almost touch it with my fingertips. So yeah, I just need a little bit bigger area to spread out in and do some stuff. Move out of the way of the lightning so don't get me. It's getting my bat too. She is better. She seems to be resting, or she was resting earlier before I came on here and started doing stuff. But for the most part, she seems to be doing so-so. You know, some days are so-so, other days are worse. But you know, so how's everything going with you and your mom and your sister and everything? Just looking at the chat. Hey, how you doing? It's not dissolving. I'm sorry to hear that. Big, Tiny, and Goldilocks. Hey, guys. You guys aren't that far away from me, actually. We have to get together and do something one of these days. You guys are doing good. That's good to hear. Yeah, sorry to hear about the clot not dissolving. So, I am in Paris, California. Kind of between Corona and Paris is where I'm at. And I think I heard one time you guys were in San Jacinto or San Bernardino. I'm trying to remember now. San Jacinto, I think. I think you guys are on the other side of Moreno Valley, if I remember my geography correctly. Yeah, we're pretty close, huh? It's funny. I've met like lots of people on here, and it's like most of the people are like in the Midwest, and then every once in a while I'll see somebody who's from California, and I go, "Oh, that's cool. Okay, yeah, I remember it's San Jacinto. That is pretty cool." So this is just kind of a place where people come and hang out and chill. Yeah, that'd be cool. That would be cool. yeah, it's easier when you collab with people, and then it makes things so much more fun. So yeah, I try to play guitar a little bit, do some guitar classes, and then I have a cold. Obviously, I'm trying to get rid of before I do too much other stuff. But yeah, I want to get together with some people and start doing some stuff. So that'll be fun. Yeah, it's not that far away. Not very far away at all. Oh, Selena's cool. That will be cool. Yeah, sometimes people enjoy doing this, and other times people are like, "Nah, get the camera away from me." So, yeah, but if you get some people in your family that want to do stuff with you, that's cool. So, yeah, I've got props and different stuff to work with. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah. Hey, Jake, what's going on, man? Well, thanks for doing that. I know it's kind of late where you're at. I was messing with this thing a little bit before 7, and the internet's just frontier internet is the worst. I tell you, it is the worst of all time. It's almost as bad as the old dial-up from when you're probably like in junior high or something. Oh, thanks. This I actually got off Amazon. It actually looks bigger than it is. It's only it's 5 feet wide by about 3 feet high. Yeah, ALL. Sounds like a fax machine or something. Yeah, this backdrop, it was like, I think it was like $8 off Amazon, but it looked really cool, so I decided to buy it. I was looking at some different pictures for green screen. Yeah, yeah, I was too. Jake's younger than us, and Big Tiny and Goldilocks, they're younger than us. Tina's a little bit younger than us and stuff. So, but yeah, it's like dial up. Yep. Who was this? What was it you said in the background? Somebody was saying something about the background reminded of the Adams family or something else. Yeah, it kind of does. Kind of reminds me of the Munsters a little bit too. If you had something you could pull down and the stairway would open up and you can see their pet dinosaur spot, or dragon rather, dragon. Yeah, because he breathes fire. Your baby will be 30 tomorrow. Yeah, my son's 31, so yeah, we're in the same boat. We are definitely in the same boat right there. All right, before you watch a movie before bed. Yeah, Tina's right behind us. She's 39. So, yep. All you kids coming on the internet. All you young whippersnappers. Jake's 34. Yeah, I got you beat by 17 years. So I'm old enough to be your pops. Yep, I'm old enough to be your pops. Yeah, see my bat? He flies. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? 40 in December. There you go. Yeah, Mrs. Wombat's got a birthday coming up in November. I survived a lot of it. Yeah, the 90s wasn't too bad. As far as music goes, I think probably the 2000s, the early 2000s, and maybe some of the 2010 era just kind of went for a little bit, and it's trying to pick back up. But yeah, had a lot of good stuff. We had a lot of bad stuff then too. So not all of it was all great and wonderful that people make it sound. So, but I have my trusty guitar right here. All right, Jake, have a good night. Have a great night. Just having myself some Coke with some ice in it. Hoping it'll make my voice sound a little less scratchy. Keep it lubricated. Coke, no ice. Yeah, my ice is all melted. My ice is all melted. The tragedy of it all. I once had a Coke and it had ice in it, and the ice is all melted. Hello, Linda. How you doing? Just everybody's coming in, just chilling. See you later, Jake. Since we don't have rainy weather here in California, we're in a drought. We have to make our own. We have to make our own rain, make our own weather. See, that's what I have to do if I want to listen to thunder. All right, good night, Vicky. Try not to get struck by lightning. Oh. Turn that down. So scary. Hello, Bren Michelle. How's it going? How is it going? How is it going there? Yep. I was trying to get this thing working and finish your English paper. Good. There you go. Got to keep up on those studies. Make sure you do well. Alrighty, let me tweet this out here real quick. Oh no, that's terrible news. Somebody just posted, I guess there's a really bad bus accident. This person said that one of the students on the school bus died. That's never good. I can't find it. Oh well. All right. I knew how to spell. Yay. Finally live. It's nice to be back online. Thanks for smashing the like button, everybody. Most people do. And I appreciate that. Usually get about, I don't know, anywhere from about 4 to 10 people that come and hang out, and we just, talk about whatever comes to mind, whether it's, music, or whether it's movies, favorite times of year, different stuff like that. It's just, hang out, just have a good time talking about stuff. And it's like I have a Facebook, and every once in a while I'll see like memories and stuff that come up. And a while back I posted some pictures, and Jen was posting pictures of both of us and stuff when we were young, and in our Halloween costumes. And I remember one year my dad decided to make me a ghost out of a sheet, but rather than being just any ghost, I had to be spooky. Casper's, he told me his uncle. I've heard different things. It's either his uncle or his cousin or something. So I had like a plastic bowler hat and some tie, and the eye holes. Being a kid, it was like you're wearing this white sheet with these eye holes, but the eye holes kept going up like this, so I couldn't see it. I kept pulling it down all night. It was pretty funny. Anybody have an experience like that where you had a costume that just didn't really fit the way that you hoped it would, and you're just like fighting with it all night? Or I know when we used to take my son trick-or-treating when he was little, we'd go with my wife's best friend. She had two sons. One was like 4 days younger than my son, and the other one was a year. So they're all three of them are really close in age and stuff. And the littlest guy, when he was real little, he wasn't really used to what the trick-or-treating thing was all about. So almost every house, people would open up their door to give you the candy, and he'd try to sneak in the door. He'd try to like go inside the door. And it was just like, oh man, come on, back up. I think he was like about 3 or 4 at the time. He was trying to grasp the whole concept that he thought people were opening up the door because they wanted to invite him into their house. We had to keep a close eye on him and stuff like that. You're a fat little boy. And then the other kid, his mask was doing the same thing. It was kind of sliding around so he couldn't see. And I remember there's a few times one year when we went, I had to keep picking him up off the ground and putting the candy back in his bucket because he'd trip. And then when he'd trip, he'd throw his bucket and it rolls. And as it's rolling, all the candy's just like coming out like a cement mixer as it's spinning around. It's like, I'm like, oh, dude. And then he starts crying, and you're just like, it's all right, dude. We'll get your candy for you. It'll be good. So it's like, so try to salvage as much of the candy as you could. If it fell in the gutter and there's water and stuff, it's like, it's just nasty. So it's like, but you just hit a bunch of houses and stuff and just keep them going and has fun. And then you have to look through their candy to make sure everything's safe and all sanitary and everything. Sometimes people give you that nice stinky change. It smells like they've been keeping it in their moist sock. Nickels and pennies. It just has that that odor of like, I don't know, stale foot odor or something, and old money. It's just like, so. And then, sometimes I always heard when I was a kid trick or treating, people would always talk about the house there's always somebody's house that was giving out full size candy bars. I would never make it to that house. I would hear about it, but I never got them. I never got the big size candy bars. People go, "Oh yeah, I got this at the Johnson house or the Rodriguez house or whoever's house." There's always like one person, and then it's like, usually you go out with some of your friends and stuff, and then you have to wait for this and wait for that, and it was hard to get everything coordinated to get out, early enough and stuff. And usually by the time you get over to the house where they have the big candy bars, they're gone. Lights are off. Nobody's home. All right. Thanks, Bren. Have a good night. Sleep well. Study well. And we'll see you real soon. So yeah, that was it, And sometimes I'd get like some pretty cool costumes that I liked, and other years I didn't. It was just like, so many years I'd have to fend for myself and try to come up with something. But yeah, there's always, it seemed like when I was growing up, we had the Ben Cooper costumes where you go to the store and you have the little tiny box that has the plastic mask and the poncho you put on, and the poncho has the picture or at least the name of whatever you're supposed to be. And the poncho is kind of almost like a trash bag, but not quite as flimsy, but pretty close. And if you're the Incredible Hulk, you have a green mask that usually has some teeth showing, and then it just says Incredible Hulk on the front on the poncho you're wearing. Or if you're like Scooby-Doo, it has like a badly drawn picture of Scooby-Doo and stuff on it. They got better as years went on, silk screening and stuff. Mrs. Wombat was spoiled because her mom would make all her costumes for her. And then later, our son had, homemade costumes and stuff. So that was cool. My ghost costume was about the closest I got to anything being homemade. I know one year for school I needed something Halloween costume, so my mom put a Mickey Mouse shirt on me and then drew some whiskers on my face with eyeliner pencil. So that was about it. That was still here, just listening, huh? Yeah. One Halloween was kind of scary though. We went to a relative's house, and it was, I don't know, it was just kind of a weird vibe in the whole neighborhood and stuff, and it was just kind of like, I don't know, it was bizarre. I don't remember how old I was. It was early elementary school. It was well before junior high. Maybe I don't even remember if my brother was born yet or not. Yeah, I think he was, but anyways, my stepmom's sister took me out around the neighborhood. It was where she grew up and stuff. So we went to these houses and stuff, and there people were giving out decent candy. And again, there's always those couple houses where they throw a handful of change because they didn't think any trick-or-treaters were coming, even though they come every year, just like clockwork. They didn't think anybody was coming, so they throw change and stuff. And then there's one house, there was this older guy, and it just seemed kind of, I don't know, just seemed kind of weird. He had like these like folding tables that had like popcorn balls and different stuff on it. I'll be right back. All right. So I remember I got an apple from this place. This is why I remember I got the apple, because he had all kinds of things, and it was just like, pick whatever you want and stuff. Sorry about that. So anyways, he took, I got an apple from this place, and, we're going to a few more houses and stuff. And we're a ways away from the guy's house. And my aunt, she was, I don't know. She was probably in her teens at that time. She's like 7 years older than me, I think. I think she's about 7 years older than I am, maybe a little bit less. I don't remember. Anyways, she's like, "Do you get apple there?" And I go, "Yeah." And she goes, "Well, can I see it? Can I have it?" And I go, "Okay," because as a kid, you're focused on candy. You're not focused on change. You're not focused on produce. You just want the candy. You want the chocolates. You want the Milky Ways. You want the Snickers. You want the M&M Fun Size. You want the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. You want the little Twizzlers. You want the milk caps. You want the milk duds. You want the bottle caps is what I meant to say. You want, all these different kinds of candy that are in there. You don't want to mess around with the apple. It's like, what was this guy, a dentist or something, handing out apples to kids? But anyways, my aunt asked me for it. I go, okay. And then she looked at it and threw it across the street, and it broke open underneath the street light. And there was like something shiny that bounced out of it. I don't know what it was. She just says, "Come on, let's go." So we went to some more houses and stuff. We didn't say anything about it. I guess we probably should have. I don't know if it was a razor blade or what was in there, but it was something we could see it, something shining that came out of the apple. So, there's all kinds of weird people that do stuff. So it's like, yeah. But anyways, I didn't want any produce anyways. I was focused on getting the candy. That's what it's all about. Banging on people's doors, begging for candy. And it's usually, I don't have any. Yeah, I do actually. I got a couple things. Yeah, it was pretty scary. Yeah, it's like these are around all year. These are a little bit. These are like kind of like the fun size, but I've seen ones that are like half this size. I guess those are the new healthier alternative candy sizes or something. So, but it's like some houses you go to, they give you like a handful of these. I remember as a kid, and other times it's like because there's two pieces in here, it'll give it to you and go, okay, share with your friend. It's like, really? I think you might be a bit stingy with the candy. Yeah, it's just like, we used to give out big size, fun size. Yeah, we used to give out, decent amounts of candy and stuff. So we used to have times where we do help out at a friend's church with some carnival games and stuff. And they're all, okay, only give out 2 pieces of candy. And it's like a little square Snickers and a Dum Dum. And I was just going, handing out handfuls of candy. Because there's always candy left over. And it's just like, it was, give the kids a safe place to come to trick or treat. And the person tell you to give out like 1 piece of candy it was just like, they weren't even running the thing. They thought they were running everything, but they weren't. There's other people doing stuff, and it was just like, keep giving out candy and different things. Yeah, because now you want chocolate. There you go. But yeah, we had some cool games that we built. I don't know if you saw any of the pictures on Twitter, but we had the game. It looked like it was a rat trap or a mouse trap game. It was like a board that was painted yellow, looked like a big piece of cheese. Actually, let's see if I have it on here. See if I can find it real quick. It actually had live mouse traps on it. It's pretty crazy. And then we made a life-size Operation game one year. That was pretty cool. You haven't seen it? I was thinking about maybe getting them out like maybe this weekend or maybe next weekend and just doing a video showing how they operate and function and stuff. But then I gotta find everything. It was pretty cool. It was. I thought she shared on Twitter. Is I know that me and Jen, we share the Twitter account that's under my name. So I thought she'd post, or I posted. One of us posted something. I thought maybe I'm mistaken. I thought that was the case, but maybe not. She used to dress up like Snow White almost every year and stuff. And then she had a fishing game where she would. It was a box that was covered with like usually like some type of wrapping paper that had fish printed on it. One year we just did like a bunch of blue paper and then went to like a school supply store and bought like little cutouts of fish and glued them all over this thing. And the kids would go fishing with a fishing pole that had a clothespin on it. And she had her hands inside the box. And then she'd clip a piece of candy on there and pull on the string. Oh, it looks like you got a bite. So the kid would pull it up, be all excited. They got some candy on their thing. So yeah, I'll have to find them and post them. I thought we talked about posting them, but maybe we didn't. Yeah, I don't think we did. But it was some pretty cool stuff. We had the mousetrap game. We had a game where you knocked the crows off a scarecrow's arm. The scarecrow stood about 7 feet tall. He's all the giant scarecrow with his arms stretched out, and then he has 2 crows on each arm. And at first we velcroed him on there, but the kids would knock him off. Then you have to chase him down, and it was too much. So then we put them on hinges so they just fall, and then you raise them back up. So yeah, the mousetrap game. A couple people got their fingers snapped in the game. I'd always tell people these are real traps, stay away from them, but they never listen. Usually, a parent pointed to the kids where to put the little thing. They'd point out and go and snap on their finger. It's like that's never good. That is never good. I thought we posted those, but I guess not. I guess we didn't post them. Yeah, she loves Snow White. Snow White's been like her favorite of all time. Everything she has is like Snow White related, it seems like. She's got like a Snow White clock in our bedroom, and then they're like pictures from like replicas of like the gels that they'd use for making the Snow White movie. It was like stuff like that was like printed out. It was lithograph is what I'm thinking of. She has a couple of those, but she's always loved Snow White. And it was cool because she dressed up like Snow White, and the little kids, there was one place we went to, there's like about 3 years in a row where these little girls were just like, because they totally thought she was Snow White, and they're asking, "Oh, Snow White, can we help you with something? You're so pretty, Snow White. Can we carry this for you? Can we carry that?" It was just like they were just like thought it was the greatest thing, and they're spending the night with Snow White, and they just stay there with her and stuff. And she's like, "Oh, you can go play some games." "Oh no, we want to talk to you." And they just sit there. They wouldn't ask any questions. They just wanted to be by Snow White. And it was like, so it was cute. I was usually Charlie Brown or something, or sometimes I was a mouse. It's Cat in the Hat a couple times. So a few things. Yeah, Charlie Brown. But yeah, the Mousetrap game. We had a live operation game that we made. My son made that. That was pretty cool. I gotta dig this stuff out and shoot some videos of it. It was pretty cool. The nose with it was actually a mad scientist that we bought him years ago. Because he's always into science and stuff, so we bought him this thing around Christmas time, and as a mad scientist, we actually bought it like the Halloween before Christmas to give it to him and stuff, and he had it for a few years, and the thing would make noise, and he'd talk and wave his hands and stuff. So he had it for a while, and we were talking about making a life size operation game, getting a piece of plywood and cutting out stuff. He's all, hey, we can make one out of this guy. So he donated his mannequin to the cause and cut out the openings to put the different things in there and stuff. There was a water pail for water on the knee. There was a horse for Charlie horse. There was a butterfly for butterflies in the stomach. There was a frog in the throat. Oh, and then there's a heart that was beating, broken heart or something. And it was cool because we work with motorcycle parts. So what he did was he hooked up a motorcycle horn to the thing, and you had like tongs that you would try to pull the stuff out with, and he had like wired it up so if they touch the sides just like the real game, it would buzz. And then we put a little turn signal inside the guy's nose, so his nose would turn red. We had these turn signals that had red and yellow lenses, so we put it in their nose, and then they go, and it was pretty cool. Some of the kids were like, "Whoa, what did I just do?" But it was pretty cool because my son would dress up like a surgeon and stuff, and run his operation game and stuff. It was pretty cool. I would usually take the day off of work, and we'd set up everything, and then usually help other people get their stuff set up, and then it was fun helping out, but at the same time you could tell that there were some people that were kind of like, why are they here? Like we're just trying to help make everything fun, but everybody's kind of like thought we were like trying to show them up and stuff. And it was like, no, it was nothing like that, but whatever. It is what it is. So yeah, it was on Facebook where we posted those, maybe. Try not to cough into my microphone. Don't want to make anybody out there sick. I know it doesn't work that way. Alrighty. I'm not seeing it. I will find it and I'll send it to you. I know we've got them somewhere. But yeah, there. Yeah. Does she have? I don't know. I always get myself sidetracked looking up stuff when I'm supposed to be on here. I don't know. Sometimes people are over on Live Me doing stuff. It looked like the people on the porch were live. Let me see. Yeah, there's like a whole bunch of people live right now. A whole bunch of people are live. I don't know. Sometimes people will come around. Other times people are just they're just busy doing other stuff. So it's like, all right. Yeah, because sometimes, yeah, because if I had Trump on here, I'd have like almost 3,000 people watching. But it's like, it's all right. But yeah, what is that? Yeah, there's always somebody going live, and usually they've got like 20,000 people watching. Not 20,000 people, but you know what I mean. They've got like 500 or 600. I thought they were going to be live. Okay, I don't know. For a lot of people, I guess it's just late. I don't really know. I do not know. So yeah, they're a mess. Everybody's like, I don't know. It's like a while back, someone was saying, "Oh, YouTube's terrible. This is terrible. Twitter's terrible." It's like I don't have any problems with either one of them, because I don't. I just do my thing. I don't try to start trouble. I don't go looking for trouble. Yeah, exactly. Stay away from the drama, and you'll be fine. You'll be all right. Oh, it's gotten so bad. It's like we're fine. It hasn't got bad for us. But yeah, some people just complain and complain and complain and complain and complain. It's just like, well, stay away from those people if they can't play nice. If those people can't play nice, and stay away from them. And I notice sometimes too, it's like I'll have I'll have things set up, and then I won't get notifications for things, and other times people will have the little bell clicked for notifications when I go on, and then it doesn't. And then with the internet, you're not doing what it's supposed to be doing. So if I can't be on when I say I'm going to be on, they go, "Oh, I guess he's not going on tonight." So they go on to whatever else they're doing. So it's like, all right. Yeah. Sometimes it's weird though too. It's like sometimes there's certain times of the day where it seems like everybody's on at once, and then everybody leaves, and it's like you'll see there's like a bunch of live streams going on, and then everybody's gone, and then next thing you know, like about 2 or 3 hours later, you start getting notifications of things that are happening. There's times where I've got notifications for different things that were going on like 10, 15, 20 minutes after they started. And it's like, what's going on? And that's happened too with Jen sometimes when I've been live. She's like, "Are you going live?" I've been going live. And then go, "Oh, okay. I just got the notification right now." And it's like after about 10 or 15 minutes, you're just like, "Oh wow, okay, yep." I don't get it. I don't know what it is. It's it's bizarre. It is very, 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 very bizarre. And then again, with the being on the West Coast like I am, I know being a work night right now. It's about 8:30 here for where you are. I think it's probably about almost 10:30 or 11. Depends on where exactly you are. Sometimes it's 10:30. Sometimes it's 11:30. Other places it's already midnight. Yeah, Okay. Well, either way, I mean, if you need to go, that's fine too. So I just thought I'd come on here. Okay, 10:30. Yeah. Yeah, we had a bunch of stuff going on here last night. Plumbing type emergencies, so I was like, okay, well, the thing wasn't working, so I was going to try to live stream my guitar class last night, and then everything messed up with the plumbing. I had a plumber come out here and do some stuff, and then the plumber's coming back out on Thursday to do some more stuff, and it's just like, oh boy. Yeah, and then after doing things and getting everything situated and cleaned back up, I think I probably went to bed about 3 this morning and got up about 6. I was like, just wanted to make sure I was well rested for today. I hate it. I hate it. It's just always, it's like, the thing is, we've got these trees that are really close. These trees that are really close to the house, and they've sent some roots out and they've got into the plumbing and they're blocking some of the drain pipes and stuff, trying to, because they're looking for water because it's so dry out here and haven't had rain for a while. So yeah, the plumber, when he was out, he was cleaning out one of the things and he's like running his snake, the auger thing, spin around and pulled out a bundle of roots that was like about that big around, about that long. I go, that's a big fish, man. He just laughed. He goes, yeah. He goes, you got a root problem. He goes, it's that tree. Well, we had the trees cut down to their stumps, and we poured a bunch of root killer and everything else on them. So what's above ground is like dead and petrified, and it's all cracked open and stuff. But I guess underground that you can't see, it's still growing and thriving. Yeah, we haven't had. It was supposed to rain. When we get rain where I'm at, it's more of like a real very light rain or even a drizzle. We don't really get much rain at all, and we need it. We need it really bad, really, really bad. So when we walk on our yard, it's all crunchy. It's like, yeah, it's not good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's pretty bad. Everything's all dusty and everything else. So I haven't been making any videos lately too. It's been hot here too. It's like it's already October, but it's still in the 90s, low 90s, but still it's like 90 outside, and it's just like, ugh, it's not fun. So yeah, tomorrow I gotta have some fun. I got some repair work to do on a toilet, which is always exciting. Always exciting stuff. Yeah, it's weird. We don't really have fall at all. It's just hot, then it gets a little cooler. It's usually like hot and then kind of hot and really windy to windy to windy and little cooler and then back to hot again. That's usually what our seasons are like. It's never, 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 never fun. Alrighty. Oh, there you go. Hopefully it'll cool down there. So, yeah. All right. Just my head's just kind of like feels funny. It's just kind of like trying to get rid of this. I got it from work. Somebody there's all, oh, I just have allergies, and they're coughing and hacking. It's like, oh, great. Here we go. Here we go. Coughing and hacking and everything else. So I've had some reviews I wanted to do, but I haven't done those because I can't make it through without, like you've seen, I just start talking and then I go fine for a while, then I start coughing and stuff. So just kind of wait until I get over this before I start doing some more reviews and some other things. And so it's like, yeah, it's a time of the year for it, I guess. Those fall colds, everything is kind of changing and stuff. And even though the weather's hot, it's still, there's like weird pressure things that are going on. So yeah. Alrighty. Yeah, Jen's still asleep. Let's see. Trying to think if I got a few things I got to do still. All right. Well, I'll let you go because I know you're tired, and I'm gonna go and try to find some medicine. Hello, Red Feather. How are you? Sorry. Yeah. Oh heck. Yeah. I'll be right back. There we go. I have to blow my nose some and get a cough drop. Yeah, picked up somebody's allergies from work. Yeah. Oh, I got allergies. No, dude, you had a cold. So, yeah, trying to get over this thing without driving everybody crazy hacking. So that's about it. But it should go away pretty soon, hopefully. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. Just gotta drink plenty of fluids and other stuff. Maybe I'll take up smoking, help burn it out. So people always say, yeah, just burn it out. Mucinex. I've got some around here somewhere. Yeah. been doing the Dayquil. Yeah, no smoking. I don't smoke, so it's like. But my stepmom used to smoke all the time, and when I get a cold, it turned into bronchitis like immediately. So yeah, I think my lungs might be a little scarred from that. I don't know. So yeah, no smoking. I'll just go for the nicotine gum then. Uh, yep. That's nicotine gum or the patches or something. Yeah, I got some Dayquil stuff that's doing that. It's just I don't know. Just this thing just kind of as soon as I like take a shower and everything, it's good for like about 5 minutes and then just comes back up. It's just like, yep. It's like be all right, and then have hacking fits where you can't stop hacking. So I was drinking my Coke with ice in it, and my ice melted. Trying to keep everything all lubricated, all nice. Yeah. So yeah, NyQuil. Yeah, that stuff makes you have weird dreams though. The Dayquil stuff's all right, but the NyQuil stuff it knocks you out. I know it says something about the stuffy head, something fever, something, so I can sleep medicine. And then I saw a meme somebody made. It said something about OMG, why is the room spinning medicine? It's about the truth too. Yeah, yeah, that's exactly what this is. And if I move my head like side to side, I've got like a clicking in this ear. It's like, yeah. So yeah, it's the fun thing that's going around. So whatever it is, I've heard other people have it and they go, yeah, but mine. I go, yeah, yeah. How long does it last? Oh, it lasts a couple months. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. It does taste terrible. And then the coating. Some people can handle codeine, but it's like whenever I've taken any cough medicine or anything that had codeine in it, it's like it takes care of whatever it needs to, but when it wears off, it's like it feels like my head's in a vice. It just gives me the worst headache. I'm like, oh no, no, no. No, I think NyQuil. I think actually has alcohol in it. Has something that's similar to codeine, but it's like a very low amount. But it has a pretty high alcohol percentage. I want to say like 12% or something. Let's see if I can find out how much it has in it. Okay, the liquid caps do not contain alcohol, but the liquid, the stuff that we've taken for years, um, says it contains about 10% alcohol. Oh, oh man! Somebody said about Nyquil, the pros. It comes with its own personal shot glass. take a few shots, fight the sleepy feeling, and then when you're in for a hazy, loopy, drunk high combination, not reliable to get drunk, but you just might end up passed out or worse. Yeah, there's wow. Yeah, there's something else in it too. Okay, here we go. Okay, the thing that you're talking about, the ingredient that it's like codeine, it's dextromethorphan or something. Let me see. That is there. Which is just a cough suppressant. But the least serious side effects of taking this dextromethorphan is vomiting, drowsiness, nausea, dizziness, diarrhea, constipation, nervousness, and restlessness. Oh wow! And somebody asked a question on Google: is this? We'll just call it dextro. Is it a hallucinogen? So they said at high dosages, it can be classified as a dissociative general anesthetic and hallucinogenic, and it's similar to the controlled substances ketamine as well as PCP. So there you go. Yeah, alcohol and a slight bit of PCP in your cold medicine. What more could you want, right? Uh, yeah, makes you go night night. Makes you go night night real quick. Dimetap. Yeah, it says it loose. It's that one. The dextro. It's a cough suppressant, is what it said it was. The Gafestin or some, I forget what it is the one that loosens up the phlegm. It's the stuff that's in Mucinex and Dayquil and other stuff. It's not gabapentin. I know it's a pain thing, but alrighty. Okay. So, all right, whatever. It's more of a dry cough, so there's a little bit of stuff coming up, but it's mostly a dry cough. It's just mostly just kind of in my head and not really in my chest or anything, which is good. So it's just like a head and throat kind of irritant kind of thing. So, yep. Like, oh man, why is the room spinning? It's funny when you talk to people about some of the weird experiences they've had taking NyQuil and stuff. It's like some people have some pretty trippy nightmares and stuff off that stuff. Oh man, I know it just puts me to sleep like right away. I'm just like out. Oh, there it is. I can't even pronounce this stuff. Guaifesin goificin, something like that. Anyways, is the expectorant that's in a lot of different things. Yeah, just put you to sleep. Yeah, this one guy was telling me he was having like these dreams of like he was at the circus and he was like doing some type of a tightrope act, and he said his baby daughter was on the end of the pole that he was trying to balance with. I was like, it was crazy. He was just like, yeah. And then another time this was going on, it was just, I don't know how much he took. He just said he was having some really, really bizarre dreams, but he might have. He might have. I usually just use the little thing that's on there so I know how much I take. I've worked with a lot of people where they just say, I got a cough. Where's the cough medicine? Nah, you don't need to measure it out. I think I got enough, but they just start chugging cough syrup like a rapper from Houston. Zerp. Yeah, it's just like, wow. Yeah, there's a lot of people that just like, I don't need to measure their stuff out. I'm an adult. I know what I'm doing. It's just like, yeah, a lot of times these adults who know what they're doing sometimes, yeah, sometimes they make a lot of mistakes. I remember working at a place one time and I was working second shift or graveyard shift. I think it was second shift. And the paramedics were there. So I was asking somebody, I go, why are the paramedics here? Because somebody get hurt. They go, oh no, I forget the guy's name, but some guy, he was trying to quit smoking. So he got a bunch of those nicotine patches. So I think he's wearing like 2 or 3 nicotine patches and decided he was going to have a cigarette while he was wearing the patches, thinking that they'd ward off. And yeah, okay. Okay, the suppressant. Okay. Yeah, the other one, yeah. Goifenson. It sounds like, hey, this is Mr. Goifenson. I got a delicatessen over here. It's good stuff. But yeah, this guy, he apparently he had nicotine patches and he decided to light up a cigarette and then he started having chest pains after that. So they didn't say that he actually had a heart attack or anything, but he started having some major chest pains. So just to make sure they called the paramedics out to, yeah. It's an earthquake. Earthquake. Oh man. I'm still not too happy about this right here. It's McDonald's tagging product placement. What are they doing? Right. I'll take a picture and post it on Twitter so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Because it's. Oh, no worries. All right. Good night, Tina. Hope you get some rest. Hopefully things get better with your sister, and give your mom our best and everybody else. So yeah, I changed that my backdrop just recently. Oh, you're welcome. trying to. There we go. Still trying to operate my new phone here. My other one, it got killed. Let me see here. I'll turn my flash on here. There we go. This is like ridiculous, though. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Let me turn this on so you can see a little better. It is pretty cool. It is way cool. But I was like, what the heck is on here? Oh, McDonald's. Yep, those vandals. Those vandals got me. When I got my bat, it just flies in circles. I knew there was a squiggly thing over here. Over there somewhere. I saw there was something there, and I go, usually I look at stuff, I go, okay, the paint and everything's blurring away, and I go, what? That's kind of, wait a minute. It's that thing right there. It looks like a 3 on its side is actually the golden arches, and there, it's a French fry pack. And there's fries. I haven't named the bat. I just put him up there. I just thought he was cool. So I don't know. I'll have to name him something, I guess. And then I gotta. I got him. We'll put him somewhere. He's here. You can kind of have to be over here more. So yeah, still have some decorating to do. Different. You should have a gangster name. He's all, what's up, Holmes? I'm just a bat hanging out, eh? Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me, yo. I don't know what I should name him. I just put up there. Yeah, I just barely got on here about an hour ago. The thing was like not wanting to work, and now it seems to be working okay. So yeah, he needs a name, doesn't he? I'll figure out the name. Do a Twitter post. What should I name the bat? I've got other bats around here too somewhere. I'm not sure where they're at now. And then I've got my light. I don't think you're in here when I had my Freddy the Flyby. Yo, hey, it's Freddy, Holmes. Don't mess with me. I'll do a flyby. I don't think you saw this earlier. I'm going to turn off this other light. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. We got some books with some scary stories in it and stuff, so I can do that sometime. Read some stuff. It has a volume, so I can turn it off and just have the lighting effect. Or I can just turn the, if I cover it up, you can just hear the thunder, or have the lightning and stuff too. So I think that was it. I think I got it at Home Depot last year. So yeah, that was at the Home Depot. I've seen them at Walmart this year, so it's just made for staking out in the yard, and so it is pretty cool. Does the job. And this thing was, it looks a lot bigger than it is, but I'm like right by it. For Halloween, actually, I was going to do some streams, like at another stream, like another night out of the week was originally my plan, and read some Edgar Allan Poe stories and some other stuff like that. Do like a live stream like that. But the internet's been kind of up and down, so yeah, I could probably do a Halloween night, see what's going on. I don't think we're really going anywhere, so. But yeah, it's some things I was gonna do and stuff. And this backdrop is about the size of like a flag you'd get at Walmart. It's like 3 feet high by about 5 feet wide. I was looking at some other ones, and this is the only one I saw with this picture and these dimensions, and I was worried, oh, it's going to be really small and stuff. But when I got it and I put it on, it's like the proportion is really good. So I'm really happy with it. It's from where my webcam is to this is about 3.5 feet roughly. Be nice if it was a little bit more. And I tried backlighting this so I wouldn't have any shadows, so it looked like more legit, like I was in an old abandoned house. But when I put lights on here, you start to see the creases. You might be able to see them a little bit. There's a line that runs like right there. This actually goes up right about there. There's a crease, and then there's another crease going down here. Fortunately, they ended up being on where there's like panels and stuff, so it kind of yeah. Don't get very many trick-or-treaters. We're pretty remote. There's no street lights, and all the kids in the neighborhood are pretty much grown up. Unfortunately, no, it's printed on like feels almost like paper. It's kind of a vinyl treated paper. So instead I just have it hanging up. I put it on some pieces of wood to kind of pull it tighter and put some weight on it, and hopefully the weight will end up taking the wrinkles out of it. But a lot of these backdrops and stuff, you try to put an iron to it and it'll just melt right away. So you just try to do what you can with lighting and distance of the camera and different things and stuff. I had to put some powder on him. Tammy, who's usually on here, she said that it looked like he was having kind of a bit of a shine to him, so I dusted him with some baking soda actually to kind of cut down on some of his shine. So yeah, it looks cool. I'm happy with it. It was, like I said, it's on Amazon. It's only $8. It was like, can't beat that. My other things I have are backdrops and stuff too. I've tried doing the OBS and doing some green screen stuff, but the internet, it just, when I try doing it, it looks good, and then when I try to go online, it just like the OBS program takes a lot away from my computer, and then it just like it doesn't look as good as it should. So it's just more distracting than anything. So it's just like, okay. His shadow stands out a lot to you. You can probably see my shadow too. Yeah. Yeah. But if I have him like over here or something, it's like he's so close to it is why you see his shadow. He's only like he's like that far away from here to here. He's like really close. If I turn this light on, it's not as bad, but it's kind of glary in some spots and stuff. So, and I've got my umbrella light. I tried lighting it with that, and it's kind of more of the same. So it's like you just try to deal with it the best I can. This, this is a low budget production we got going here, so. Because if I was wanting to do this right, I'd have a bunch of lights on the side and be spaced out more, and have some other stuff, and have smoke machine. I have a bunch of stuff that somebody gave to me, a bunch of props and smoke. I've got like 4 or 5 smoke machines and stuff. No, she used to dress up like Snow White every year when we do stuff, but last couple of years we haven't dressed up or anything. So I don't know. We might do something this year, just dress up somehow and go live or something. So just depends on how she's feeling. That's really the main thing. If she's feeling up to doing something, then we'll probably. I mean, even if she just feels up to dressing up to take some pictures or something, they'll be doing good. Oh, you still have little ones? Yeah. Yeah, we just have the one, and he's 31, so he's he's a little bit too old for trick or treating. So, and where we live, we're on about 1.5 acres, and it's pretty remote, and the neighborhood kids they're all pretty well grown up and stuff. And if there's any younger kids that want to go trick or treating, their parents will put them in the car and then take them to a neighborhood where people aren't so spread out. So I appreciate that. I will pass it on to her and let her know. Yeah, because if you trick or treated around here, you would whatever candy you got, you'd have to eat to give you the energy to make it to the next house. What's up, Wombat? What's up, Wombat? I thought I was Wombat. That's funny. Oh, my Pink Floyd shirt. Or my Wombat shirt. You know what, this one here? My merch. I made a couple of shirts on Teespring and stuff, so my Wombat shirt. So what's up, Wombat? That's funny. We were talking about candy and stuff earlier. How sometimes when you go out trick or treating as a kid, and since you got little kids, most people give you some of these. They'll give you maybe like 2 or 3 of these, and like maybe like a Dum Dum sucker or some gum or something. And there's always rumors going around. I know when I was doing my trick or treating, where there's always that one house that you wanted to make it to, where they're giving out the full size candy bars, or even the king size candy bars. Not just the full size, but these are the king size. Mr. D's here too. He's all, oh, I'm all about that candy. But it's like nowadays, it seems like you go trick or treating, and it's like some old lady answers the door. So, here you go. There's 2 pieces in here. One for you, and you can share the other part with your brother. It's like, why are you so stingy with the candy, miss? Yep, it's all about the candy. It's all about the candy. So you have 2 bowls of candy when the kids come to the house. You have the bowl that you give the kids candy from, and then your own personal one. Oh, so whatever you want. Okay. All about the bass. All about the bass or the bass. They're spelled the same way, but totally different. Because I'm all about that bass, No fins. All about that bass, So are you all about the bass just for the halibut? I don't mean to flounder. Because I'm all about that bass. It's too funny. Yep, all about the candy. All about the candy, yeah. So yeah, I was just talking to Tina earlier about Halloween costumes and taking kids out. Trout is where it is. Anyway, there you go. All about the trout. There isn't a doubt. All about the trout. It's the fish that kind of has a snout. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe it's this cough drop stronger than I thought. Maybe somebody slipped some NyQuil into my soda here. I don't really know. I don't know. But yeah, I was gonna say. Oh yeah, we're talking about the old Ben Cooper costumes. You guys remember the Ben Coopers? Go to Zodi's or TG&Y or Gemco or Fedco or Whitefront or any of those old, or Sprouse Fritz, I think was another place. You got a little box. It was about so big. It had a little thin plastic thing in the front. And you could see it had a little plastic mask that was in there. And it would come with a poncho, which was kind of more like just an oversized bib more than anything. And it would have on there some type of image of whatever you were supposed to be. It would say, like, for example, the Incredible Hulk. So the mask was green and it had something that kind of looked like it was just bumpy, but it was supposed to be hair. And then it had teeth that would look like more like corn kernels. And sometimes they weren't always painted exactly straight. So the teeth, they'd be like here, but you'd see like the little white spots of the teeth would be here, and they'd stop like halfway on the mouth. Government issued costumes. No, you don't remember Ben Cooper? There were these costumes that they would sell in the stores, and it was like a little flimsy plastic mask that had like a rubber band kind of string. It's kind of like the same string like the party hats you put on your kid's head and snap, and it leaves a little line when they take it off that's like there for the whole rest of the evening. It had a little plastic mask that when you'd wear it, you couldn't breathe through it, and when you tried, it would just get really sweaty and just. Ben Cooper, okay. Let me see here. Yeah, they were the thing back in the day. Oh, what am I doing here? What am I doing? Yeah, tinfoil. Yeah, I bet. I bet, man. I remember one year my dad dressed me up as Casper's cousin Spooky. I remember if it was the uncle or the cousin, but it was like a white sheet with eye holes. Oh no, Ben Cooper. Ben Cooper. Let me try to find it with my phone so I can show you an image. Hopefully it'll come through all right. Let me see here. Images. Okay, here we go. You can probably see this one pretty well. That. Let me turn this on. Can you see that? There we go. That's supposed to be Frankenstein. that's about the quality as they were. And this, I guess, was supposed to be. Oh, this says Phantom of the Opera. I thought he was a zombie. Let's... He had to look through those eye holes right there. They're about they're little tiny slits. Imagine taking a dime and cutting it in half, and that's what you had to look through. Yeah, the Looney Tune costumes. Yeah, I had a Slee Stack, Land of the Lost. Yeah. Oh, here we go. This is what I had right here. I actually had that one. Land of the Lost, Slee Stack. Yeah, Witcher vampire. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, Looney Tunes costumes. But with those masks, it's like you go trick or treating, you're wearing that thing, you can't see out of it, you're sweating because you have this plastic thing that's like almost stuck right on your own skin. It's like maybe a quarter of an inch away from your face, and you're trying to breathe through the little tiny slit that's cut in there, and you can't see. And if you're running with your friends, it like moves, and you're like trying to readjust it as you're running and stuff. Hoping you don't get hit by a car. Hopefully you don't. Yeah, not very great. That's all right. Yeah, I mean, I think I may have had maybe 3 Ben Cooper costumes my whole life. And that was like considered a luxury item. So it was like, it's Halloween. Oh, can I get a Ben Cooper costume? No, sorry, you gotta like, you'll be lucky if the parents threw down for a set of plastic teeth and maybe a tube of fake blood or something. It's just like, okay, whatever, you know. Yeah. Yeah, old Ben Cooper. Yeah, Mrs. Wombat, her mother used to sew all the time, and Jen used to sew too. So they used to always have handmade costumes. And when I first started dating her, she's like, "Oh, we were talking about Halloween and different things and stuff." And I said, "Oh yeah, I used to have the Ben Cooper." She's like, "No, really?" I go, "No, it's what I had. The Ben Cooper costumes." And she showed me some of the stuff her mom made. I was like, her mom made some really nice costumes. And then yeah, so it was good. She had a rabbit costume and some other things. So yeah, her mom always is sewing, and then my son came around. The both of them were working together making costumes for my son, and he had a troll costume that he actually won. I think he won like a $5 or $10 McDonald's certificate or something from. He was one of those trolls with the wild hair and stuff. Looked like Donald Trump. And he had that. He had a mask and it had the big old hair, and then he had a little whatchamacallit, a jewel on his belly and stuff. Dressed up like some army guy. Oh, cool. Yeah, some people are doing that, and then there was always people that I knew that were always dressing up like the guys in Kiss, at least just their face. They didn't have all the other accessories, but they would just, but it was always like just 2, sometimes 3. There's never like the full amount. So yeah, I never got into the Kiss makeup. Some of my friends did, but I never got into it. Yeah, I mean, I know one year I had some fake blood and stuff. All right, well, good night, Red. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, razor blade t-shirts and smear fake blood all over you and go out. Something happened to you. So, yep. So far, people are liking the new background. Changing things up here a little bit. Got my lightning. Let's show you my lightning light. It's pretty cool. Yeah. I'm just trying to change it up a bit, trying to be festive. Okay. Yeah, someone was saying he had too much of a shine the other night, so he's sprinkled some baking soda on him and dusted them off. So hopefully he's not shining too much. So yeah, I was gonna try to go on earlier, and then the thing was acting up and stuff. So, but yeah, it seems to be working all right now. So do some more stuff and some other things. But it's pretty detailed. I mean, other than this thing right here, I noticed it when I opened up. I go, what is that? That is actually somebody vandalized this building that they took the picture of and drew McDonald's French fries right there. See, the thing looks like a 3. That's the golden arches right there. Product placement. Probably gonna get a copyright infringement or something. But I was like, saw that, and I was like, that's crazy. I can't believe that's even on there. I opened up, I'm like, I knew this thing was over here, the squiggle, because I saw that in the picture when I bought it. Yeah, maybe. Or I'll just have them go, do, 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 I'm loving it. Yeah, I've got another bat or something, or have a ghost or something. I'll figure something out. It's like you can't really see it until I point it out, and then you can kind of see this, and then you kind of see a line. But I'm gonna post it on Twitter. You'll see exactly what I mean. It's like I'm like, really? Thanks, guys. I couldn't believe it. And it was just like, yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. I was like, dude, no way. But it's pretty funny. It's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably lower the bat. I've got some other bats too. I can put I've he's one of the smaller ones. I got like three bigger ones and like four or five small ones. I was like not sure what I bought them at the 99-cent store. I got two this size for 99 cents, and then the other ones I don't even know. I know I had them out here before. I don't know where they're at now. Got things so disorganized. But yeah. Finally he's decided to start working. Yeah, there you are. We are finally live. Yeah, I got the picture up there on you can kind of see it. Toys R Us is making a comeback, really? Uh, I don't. Hopefully, I know a lot of people didn't shop there. I know a lot of places really kind of put them out of business, especially Amazon. But I mean, I know there's a lot of times we'd look at Toys R Us if there's something my son liked, and then we'd shop around and usually find it somewhere quite a bit less. Toys R Us just they'd have the same toys, but they'd jack them up, and you're just like, you know, some people would just buy them. Other people, I'm like, you go to get a Hot Wheel, you can get a Hot Wheel at Walmart for like 97 cents or something. You go to get a Hot Wheel at Toys R Us, and it's like $5. It's like, yeah, I can go to Walmart, get my kid 3 Hot Wheels and a ball to play with. It's just, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it was Toys R Us. Sometimes they'd have some unique stuff, and it was always packed. I think a lot of it too is they offered they were one of the few places that offered layaway, and then a lot of people would buy a lot of things and just put them on layaway and start making payments every week or whatever, and that way their kids would have the new bikes and I knew this and knew that and knew this and that, you know. So, hey, what's up, Mad Max? Mad Max is here. Yo, yo, yo. I'm just chilling in the East Wing. He needs a little bit of paint and touch up and stuff. It's been lagging, haven't got to it yet. Yeah. Yeah, just chilling yourself. There you go. Yeah, just trying to get over this cold thing that I picked up at work. So it's that's what I'm doing. But yeah, I found this and I thought it was pretty cool. So just changing stuff up. Oh, you're moving to Arizona. Okay. Tired of California? Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like it. Oh, you know what else is cool? It's getting really expensive. I know. It's ridiculous. The things they try to charge you for, and it's like, put this in again. Yeah, ooh. Yeah, there's a lot of honestly, yeah, outside of California, there's a lot of really good deals out there. There's a lot of great deals in a lot of places. You just gotta find a place that you like and deal with it. You know, hopefully you're gonna be living in a place in Arizona that won't be too hot. And there are actually places in Arizona where it's kind of mild actually in some places. And couldn't afford not to buy it. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, one time my boss was talking about moving the business out of state. And he's like, think about doing it because it's getting more expensive. He goes, "You guys opposed?" I said, "Nah." Let us know because it's a small company. There's only like 4 of us that work there and stuff. So I said, "Hey, let us know. We're down." Oh, close to reservation. Okay, cool. Okay. So you still have family that lives on a reservation? That's pretty cool. Earthquake. That's pretty cool. I think Mr. D is still here. Oh no, why? Well, that's what I have here. I might as well be on the reservation too. My internet. I was gonna go on at 7. I was able after restarting my computer and everything else. I was finally able to get on here, like at about 7:30. I started I was like about 5 till 7 or something. Okay, outhouse. Yeah, I mean, some places are really primitive still, and other places are not. Yeah, it's yeah. Speaking of outhouses, we had some plumbing issues last night. Had to call a plumber out and fix a mainline blockage, and we're on a septic tank, so we're having that guy come out tomorrow to pump out the tank, and we've got some trees that we gotta have the stumps pulled out because the roots are getting into the plumbing and stuff. It's a big old mess. So, but we're just renting the place from a friend of ours. So I told him, I said, "Hey, these trees got to come out." And so he's like, "Yeah, yeah." So he had a friend come and cut them down, but the stumps are still there. And then, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, northeastern. Okay, wow. Yeah, you're way up there. The closer you are to sea level, it seems like the hotter it is. But then there's spots like up in the northern and spot of the state. They actually get snow and stuff. Yeah, freezing in the wintertime. Exactly. Exactly. I know my boss was talking about moving to Prescott, Arizona at one time, and then he changed his mind on that. And then he's talking about moving to Iowa, moving here, moving there. I'm like, let's pick a place and let us know. Let us know where we're going, dude. So, but yeah, California is just, it's been nuts for years. It just keeps getting more and more crazy. Okay, a couple hours from Prescott. Because he's talking about Prescott, and I told the wife about Arizona, and she's like, it's hot there. I don't want to go there and stuff. So we started looking online, and we saw, some pictures. It's like, wow, it actually snows there. Wow, that looks pretty nice. So then when we were on board with it, it was like he changed his mind. So I was like, oh, okay. So right now we're just in Southern California, plugging along with everybody else, doing what we got to do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. AC's a must. Yeah, the thing about California, it's so hot and stuff. It's like it's been 90s and stuff. We got the AC going, and then they have summertime rates, and then the rest of the year rates. They say they give you a break in the summertime, but then what happens is when the summertime's over with, you're still using the same amount of electricity, but you're paying more for your kilowatts than you were during the summertime. And it's just like, it's crazy. So $400 or $500 electric bills add up. Everything we have here is electric. We don't have gas. We're pretty remote, so we have electric and stuff, but we don't have gas. In the Bay Area. Oh well, you should be doing all right if you get a. I mean, the Bay Area is still pretty desirable, and lots of people want to visit. So you should be good there. Yeah, the AC stays on 24/7. Yep, yep. So yeah, but if you rent your place out, you should be doing good. You should be able to use that whatever rent money you're getting from that, and pretty much probably make your house payment in Arizona, and maybe have some money left over. I don't know, but it's like certain places, some places you can get more for rent than other places and stuff. So yeah, you'll do all right. You'll do all right. That's good. So the kid's going to be able to adjust to the change. I know sometimes it's hard to get the kids on board when you're moving. Oh, okay, there's you're moving and stuff. Okay. Yeah, it'll be nice to get a change for him, I guess. I've lived in California most of my life. Mrs. Wombat's lived here all her life, and she's ready for something new. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's way cool. They're like, Dad, we want to go move by here. That's cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All her family's moved out of state, and then she has one brother that lives a ways away, but he lives in California still, but we never see him. So it's just the job keeping us here, really. So New beginnings. There you go. So it's all about new beginnings, starting over, starting fresh, exciting stuff. I'm jealous, man. That's pretty cool. I'm happy for you. Fresh start and new things going on, and you know, like you said, you'll be close to family, and so that's cool. I don't know how often you saw them, your family in that area before, but now you'll be able to see them all the time. So that'll be cool. That'll be way cool. So yeah, no, I'm totally happy for you. So totally mean that. You know, some people are like, nah. I was like, nah, dude, I'm way happy for you. You deserve it. You deserve much happiness. So does, I don't want to be too nosy, but does the mother of the kids live in Arizona, or is she cool with that? Or because I know sometimes that can get kind of dicey, you know, taking kids out of state and stuff. So hopefully everything's cool with that. No, you just got to find a girl now. So I'm sure you'll find one, dude. The ladies will be all upons. Oh, okay, all right. So that'll make it. That'll at least make it easier. So I know sometimes I've had friends and stuff that wanted to move out of state, but they had kids, and then there's the whole custody issue, and it's like if you want to see your kids, you can't take your kids across state line. It's just like a big old mess. So hopefully that's. It sounds like that's not even going to be an issue for you, which is really good. I'm really glad to hear that. So yeah, you'll find somebody. Yeah. Yeah, the ladies will be all upon. Ladies will be going, hi, what's your name? You go, my name's Max. Hi, Max. um, new tale, new beginnings, right? There you go. Yeah, that'll be cool. So you'll have to you have to start documenting your travels. Put them on your YouTube channel. The Adventures of Mad Max. Go in here and go in there, going everywhere. That'd be cool. Uh, that would be way cool. Yeah. So yeah, me, I gotta finish painting the West Wing here. The East Wing's okay. The West Wing's getting looking kind of rough. Looking a bit rough here. So got my candle. Help me in case power goes out. Uh, yeah, we were just talking earlier. There's some people on here. We're talking about trick or treating as a kid, or having kids of your own to take trick or treating. So yeah. all that fun stuff. Fun stuff from being a kid. But yeah, that'll be awesome though. That'll be really awesome for you. Doing the move, doing the move. So how soon you think you'll be moving? Be like after the first year? Oh, your daughter stole your phone. It's all right, dude. No worries. No worries. It's all good. It's all, Dad, use your phone. Are you looking at something? So, yeah. We're talking about those grocery store costumes with the, oh, the tent. Wow. Wow, dude, that's quick. That's nice. That's like, wow, dude. That's next week, man. She all packed up, getting stuff packed up. 6 days, yeah. Seems like when you get ready for the move, everything's packed up except for just like a few essential things that you need for like the daily stuff. You're packing now, yeah. Try to have everything all packed up, ready to go, and then, yeah. So that's. So you have people helping you move, or are you doing it yourself, or your kids are kind of lazy? Yeah, kids like waiting to the last minute. And you're like, come on, guys. But yeah, it's like moving, just like, I don't know. In some ways, it just the whole packing, unpacking thing is got to be the worst part of the whole thing. The new beginnings is like super exciting, but then the packing and the unpacking and then the cleaning of the place that you're leaving and cleaning up and getting settled in the new place, it seems like it never ends. And then moving to a new area, you got to figure out where the basic things are, like the post office and the gas station and the grocery store and different things like that, and try to maneuver around where you need to be. Oh, okay. Oh, nice, nice. Because from Arizona to the Bay Area, it's 10 hours, maybe 12 hours. I know it's gonna be a long. It's got to be one heck of a long drive there. So that's cool. So sure, it's probably gonna be hard to say goodbye to some of your friends from church and stuff. Tiny town, population of 2,000. Wow, that's crazy. I can't even imagine. Well, okay, yeah, 12 hours to the border. Okay, but it's just like moving from a place, because it seems like there's not very many. Okay, 18 hours total. Okay, but to move like from, there's not really very many small towns in California anymore. Well, it's like moving from like the Bay Area to like a little town where it's just that handful of people. It's just like it's crazy when you think about it. 2,000 people. It's like, wow. Most places that would be like 3 or 4 like city blocks or something. It's like, that's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna, yeah. So, yeah. I get it. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. So, but like, like I was saying, that you got new beginnings, and I'm sure you'll find yourself a lady soon, I'm sure. And hopefully yeah. Yeah, that's kind of how it always seems to work out. You have family, and it's like they're there, but everybody's doing other stuff, and then it seems like you're closer to friends and family and stuff most of the time. But I'm sure you'll make some new friends and some new connections, and reconnect with family that you haven't seen for a long time. Maybe meet some new family members you didn't know you had. So that'll be cool. That'll be way cool for you. Yeah. Oh, I'm just I'm just being who I am, man. No worries. Yeah. Yeah. That's cool. Oh, no problem. Anytime. Yeah. I mean, I keep my Twitter open. I try to be here, and this is what I do. Ever try to do if my internet's cooperating every Wednesday night. Just a chill thing. Sometimes people come in. Sometimes get one person comes in for a bit, and then leaves, and someone else comes in and stuff. So yeah, it's cool. No, I'm glad. So hopefully you're feeling better. You said you're kind of bummed out earlier, so that's cool. I'm glad to be here, and it sounds like this move's gonna be kind of a good thing for you, kind of exciting. Yeah, I try to do it every Wednesday, starting at 7 o'clock. So I guess now that you're moving to Arizona, that'll make you have to write down 8 o'clock. But one thing you're gonna have to get used to though with Arizona is they don't understand daylight savings time. So like right now it's 7 o'clock there, but then I think it's gonna be like the 5th or the 8th of November, somewhere in that area, where they're gonna be daylight saving time is gonna end. So California will be an hour behind because like right now we jumped ahead an hour, so we're even with Arizona, and then it goes back. It's weird. Yeah, res time and daylight savings time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like it's oh they follow daylight. Okay, they follow daylight savings time. Okay, 'cause I know a friend of mine who talks about stuff being like res time and stuff. He talks about it a little bit differently. Like the people are just kind of like really relaxed, and they don't really think of time. It's just like when they're gonna do something, it's just kind of like, well, we're gonna do something this morning or this afternoon or something, and it's not till like later in the afternoon. Or it's just like there's friends of mine in California that say they're on a Mexican time. A friend of mine used to say all the time because his family was just always just they're never in a rush. They're always just chilled and stuff. It's like we'll get to this when we get to it. It's not that big of a deal. And it was kind of cool. It was hard to plan on stuff, but at the same time, it was cool just to see that people are just kind of relaxed and just like, yeah, we'll get to it. Don't worry, we'll get to it. But it's like a lot of times you run into other people on the other side that are all type A. It's like, we should have been, we've got like 10 seconds to drive an hour. We should have already left. And it's just like, so you get like two different ends of the spectrum. And just you try to find yourself somewhere in the middle. So yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's just like they got the lag. It's just like, but it's just that it's just a different mindset. It's just like, it's just like they're just like, okay, well, just chill. And that's what it is. It's just a chill mindset that they have. And it's like, it's not that big of a deal. No need to stress. We'll just. Whereas other people are like, and it's like, yeah, it's like, okay, we've got 3 minutes to do this, 5 minutes to do this, and it's like, I if I was gonna go anywhere, like say on a vacation with a group of people, I'd rather go with the people that are just kind of going with the flow and stuff, and just nothing's too stressful and nothing's, and they know how to have a good time. Then you have other people that they have this itinerary where every minute's budget. Okay, you have 3 minutes to shower in the morning. This is what time we're getting up. You have 3 minutes to shower. You have this time we're going to grab breakfast on the run. And then if you have to use the bathroom, we've only allowed 10 minutes through the whole day. So use your time wisely because we're expected to. And it's just like, you can't enjoy things in there like micromanaged down to like the very second. So yeah, but it's cool. It's just like everybody's like kind of just chill. It's hard to plan. And again, like I said, on the other, it's kind of hard to plan for something. We used to do church stuff before, and it was like we would tell this guy's family they were going to like teen camp, and my wife and I we used to help out with the teens a lot. And it's like, okay, we're gonna be leaving. The bus is leaving the church parking lot. We'd be leaving we'd try to leave at 10, but we'd usually leave at 11 because everybody's straggling and stuff. We'd tell this guy we're gonna leave at 8:30 or 9 o'clock. Okay. So 9 o'clock. He knows 9 o'clock. He's good. So every single time the bus is pulling out of the parking lot, and we'd wait for this kid to show up, and then later it was him and his brother, and it was like the parents are pulling in the parking lot as the bus is like trying to pull out. So they stop right there in the driveway and they say their goodbyes and stuff, and it's just like it's crazy. It's just like yeah. So it's like we'd tell them like 2 hours ahead of time. And it's like okay, we'd wait like an extra hour then leave, and it's like so, yeah, it's so you know exactly what I'm saying. It's just like okay, yeah, whatever, just roll with it. Yeah, steady boy. This is the West Wing. I'm gonna be scraping some paint and remodeling this. We got the grand staircase. No, just kidding. Oh, East Wing. Yeah, I just thought it was a cool background. I like it. It's pretty cool. Yeah, the only thing is I knew that was going to be on there, but somebody tagged it right here with McDonald's French fries. Yeah, it's like, can you see that right there? That's the golden arches. There's like a little box and a bunch of fries coming out of it. You don't even have a main wing. Oh, there you go. This is the servants' quarters. They live on this side over here. My manservant, Reginald, he lives at the room. If you go upstairs, you'll find his room on the left. And then he has his own study on the right across from there. I haven't seen that, but probably so. Reginald, yeah. My butler, Reginald. Reginald, can you fetch the call, please? Cogsworth. Yeah. It's like, I don't know. It's like, I was watching something the other day, and these people it was something online, and people are talking about having butlers and maids and stuff. And it's just like, I don't know. It just seems weird, just to have people waiting on you. It's just like, I don't know. I have enough trouble going out to eat and have a waitress bring me my food. It's just like, you know, I know that they have a job to do, but it's just like, you understand what I'm saying. I don't really feel like I need to have somebody waiting on me doing stuff for me. It's just like, and other people I've been out to places with, and they're like, they'll be okay to the waitress and stuff, but it's like, I don't know. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like, it's not my thing. It's not my thing. I mean, I appreciate when people go out of their way and that's what they do, and they enjoy, helping out and serving and stuff. They enjoy their job, but having somebody like wait on you like they work for you and stuff. It's just like, yeah. So I just joke about having East wings and West wings and fancy stuff. Like when I do my drink reviews, having my pinky out and stuff. Oh man. I would probably be the first guy to get kicked out of any country club. Kids do the pinkies out, everybody, for prosperity. Hello, having tea with the queen. When you drink tea, there you go. And you have your fancy cakes and your little finger sandwiches all prepared. Crumpets. You gotta dress up. Have to look your best for tea. Nothing less than a tie and a blazer. You don't have to wear a full suit with a vest, but a nice sports blazer with a tie will be sufficient, and some dress slacks, some nice trousers. Oh man. I mean, I know how to have manners. I mean, I can have manners, but just that whole mindset of, oh, I go to the country club. It's like, give me a break, dude. Tally ho, governor. Yep, exactly. I say, we're going to be going on the yacht this weekend. Would you like to come with? We're just going to cruise the harbor. Yeah, my very first job that I had, I was about 15, and I was setting up tables at a yacht club. They called it a yacht club. It was more like just kind of a clubhouse where these people would go to have burgers and fries and stuff. Come on, shut up, phone. So I'd set up tables and put tablecloths on them and whatnot and stuff. Some of the people there were usually pretty nice, but you'd have some of the other ones who are just all, yeah. They didn't. I don't think the place had a liquor license. It was just usually people would come in to have burgers and sandwiches, and then they'd go back out on their boats to spend the rest of the day. There was other establishments that were more suited for that. We were just somewhere to get when I'm feeling a bit peckish. peckish rather. I'll pop over there to the yacht club and get a quick bite. Yeah, yeah. There's more fancier sit down joints. That was when I lived in Maine. So yeah, but it's fun. Sometimes I like to troll people and stuff too. Like in real life and stuff, I'll be acting like I'm fancier than I am and stuff. And it's just like people are like they don't know whether to believe me or not. It's pretty funny. I remember it was Christmas time last year. I had one of those flat caps, and I had it like a flannel shirt that matched. And I opened up the door for some lady, and she's like, "Oh, thank you very much." I go, "Oh, no worries, man. I'm glad to be of assistance." She's like looking at me like she thought I was from like Australia or somewhere. It was pretty funny. You just mess with people, do fake little accents and stuff, and they're like, it's good stuff. It's just fun. No harm, no foul. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and there's different types of millionaires too. There's some people that have let me start. There's some people that have money and there's some people where the money has them. If you know what I mean? It's like some people it's just kind of like, yeah, old money. Yeah, exactly. It's just like, yeah, we always had, it's just it's not that big of a deal. Then people come into, the new money they've made in themselves and it's just like, hey, have I told you how great I am this week? Actually, you did just yesterday. So, but yeah, just yeah, you know exactly what I mean. If you worked at a sim and racket club, my stepmom had a membership to one of those fancier places like that. Yeah, it was good times. Um, we went there one time, me and Jen to go check out the pool and stuff. Yeah, they tip everyone crazy big. Yeah, just to show how important they are. So, anyways, we went to this what was it? Oh, some swimming racket club or something. So we go in the pool and Jen doesn't spend a lot of time out in the sun. She's super super pale as you can tell. So she had on a bathing suit, but she was wearing nylons underneath her bathing suit, and she was wearing makeup and stuff. And a lot of people there were kind of like looking at her, like whispering, like they thought maybe she was like some famous rock star or something. It was pretty hysterical. But just see people's reactions with different things. It's just like I don't know. Some people think they're more important than they actually are, and then other people are more important than they lead you to believe. But yeah, it's funny. It's just funny stuff like that. It's just like so yeah. Yeah, so I mean, I've known people too, where they'll talk about somebody and introduce me to some friend of theirs. It's has a business or whatever. It's like okay, he's a nice guy. Talk to him, whatever and stuff. And he's totally cool. And they're like, oh, you see his watch? You see this? I go, I didn't notice his watch. It's like it's a Rolex, dude. He's got a real Rolex. I go, okay, cool. And he's like, no, dude, it's a Rolex. I go, they're good watches. They keep time. They're a precision timepiece. Oh, but he paid the. I go, don't try to impress me with stuff your friend has or you have. It's like, if you get a watch, and I told him, I go, dude, I go, I had a, and I used to wear a watch, but I'd bang it around a lot and stuff. I actually broke the glass off the front, but I was just like, I go, dude, I said, you see my Seiko? This keeps good time, just as good as his Rolex. His Rolex might be a little bit better, but I don't have to worry about anything happening to this. Yeah, it's just like I don't. It's weird. It's like a real shallow kind of an existence. It's like you gotta prove your worth to everybody. It's just like No, you don't. No, you don't. All right, I'll just leave the comment there. All right. So, yep, but that's, yeah, some of those people just, I mean, there's nothing wrong with having nice stuff, but it's like sometimes people use the nice stuff to define themselves. And it's just like, yeah, exactly. Exactly. I remember one time the same dude, we were at a fundraiser doing at a church. The kids were, it was like some soup dinner or something. The kids would like have to make soup and different things and stuff, and then they'd have ice cream for dessert and stuff. And this guy saw what kind of ice cream they had, and he's like, "I only eat Breyer's French vanilla ice cream." He didn't say it to the kids. He's telling me about it. I looked at the table. I go, "Well, it looks like you're not going to be eating any ice cream tonight. Sorry, dude." And he just kind of glared at me like, I can't believe you said. He didn't say anything, but just kind of gave me that look like, it's like, it's not, sometimes people just look for little instances to show how important they are. And it's just like, dude, it ain't nothing like that. So yeah. But he was pretty pissed. It was funny. I was just like, he's all making a big deal. He goes, "Hey, what's wrong?" He's all, "Nothing." He's just looking at the ice cream. I go, he's all, he's pointing. He goes, "They don't have any Breyers French vanilla bean or whatever it was." I remember it was Breyers. It was something. I just go, well, looks like you're not eating the ice cream. There's other times that guy would say something about something, just like, yeah. But other times people would show off, "Hey, look at this shirt I got. It only cost me, $300 or whatever." I'm like, wow, dude, you got scalped. They're like, uh, uh, I mean, I don't say anything to be mean, but you just get tired sometimes of people placing so much importance on what they have. It's just like, it's like, dude, you're not that important. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's like I never had a lot of money to spend on clothes, so it's like, I try to find stuff that's comfortable, stuff that will last, stuff that's relatively inexpensive. Jeans and shirts. That's it. That's what I wear too. Yeah, just real simple jeans and t-shirts. But it's like sometimes you'll go, "Yeah, you wear jeans and t-shirts, so do I." But I wear these particular t-shirts that are woven out of yak wool on the south side of the Himalayan mountains. And my jeans here, these are XYZ brand jeans. They cost $350 a pair. And it's just like, stop, dude, stop. See my jeans that I'm currently wearing? I got these at Walmart. They're $12. Actually, the ones I have on, I think they're usually either Wrangler or Faded Glory or something. I splurge, man. I really splurge. Uh, yeah, hand stitched by slaves. Kids got to work too, man. Got to give those kids something to do. Yeah, but there's a lot of things though that people spent way too much money on. So, I mean, I'm sure you probably heard that I play guitar and stuff, or at least make an attempt at it. This guitar that I have here, it sounds really good, and I paid like, I think when I bought it, I think it was like about $90. And I've done a couple minor alterations, put some electronics into it and stuff. I think I've got like about, with the cost of the guitar and all the stuff I've done to it, it's probably like about 110, 115 total cost of everything, maybe 120. But there's other people who go, I would never play guitar that was that cheap. And they'll talk about the brand that they bought, that they just went out and spent like $5,000 on this particular brand, but it did come with a case. It's like, it's crazy. Yeah, it's fun. I enjoy it. It's about what you do with it. But it's like, I've been in music stores. This guy was watching me play a bass once, and it was really cool. And he was just, it sounded really, really good. And he's looking, I go, oh, you want to try it? He goes, I don't play that brand. I go, okay, dude, you're lost. He just kind of looked at me like, how dare I talk to him that way? It's like, I didn't know the guy. I talked to everybody that way. I go, dude, you want to check it out? It's like, I don't have a problem. I'm not, if you see me, you know that I don't have an ego. Sometimes I try to act like I have an ego, but it's like, I don't have time for all that nonsense. So I'm playing and I go, and he's like looking at it and he's trying to figure out what it is. And he seemed genuinely interested in not what I was playing, but what kind of equipment I was playing through. So I go, here, and he's all, I don't play that brand. It's like, okay, dude, you're lost. And then there's some other guy that was there. I go, you want to try it? He goes, you sure? I go, yeah. He's like, I go, plays nice, huh? He's all, yeah, this plays really nice. Then he's all, you work here? I go, no, dude, I don't. I'm just a customer. But yeah, exactly. People need to humble themselves, dude. It's just, it's not, it's actually a lot easier when you just kind of know that everybody's on the same playing field. It's nice to be able to have a little bit of extra money to help out people who don't have anything, but to be, sitting back and hoarding your money or buying name brand stuff, it kind of seems kind of wasteful, it's like, but yeah, this guitar I've had for, I don't know, 8 or 9 years or something, but it's like most of my stuff that I have, I've bought used. Like my computer that I'm using was a refurbished one I bought off Amazon. And, it's like, I've got my monitor that I'm using is actually a small TV screen that I bought at a pawn shop for like $30. It's just, yeah, there's so many people that are like that. What's really bad is like, especially like the area that I live in, what's really, really bad is there's a lot of people that don't have money, but try to act like they do. And they'll buy a really expensive car and park it in like the really bad neighborhood that they live in and wonder why something happens. It's just like, I don't get it. So, yeah, too many people. It's just like, I live in California. It's like, get out of here with that. There's no reason for that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. One time this has happened more than once, but there was one time I was buying, a few things and stuff. And there's a lady who's dressed really nice. Really, really nice. and she's buying steaks and all kinds of stuff. And then she busts out the EBT card and runs it through the thing. And she's just kind of going, like, looking at me like I was the poorest person in town, scum of the earth and stuff. So then she pays for the EBT and then had a brand new Mercedes that she's loading her stuff into. And I just thought to myself, well, at least I'm paying cash that I made, with my own job. I was like, whatever. But it's just like I don't. Some people are just. It's the whole image thing. They want to be accepted, so they try to put out this image that they're this great and wonderful person, rather than just focusing on their character instead. Because that's really what matters is what kind of person they are on the inside. Sure, you have a few things, but if you're a jerk, you could be a person that's living on the streets, but if you have character, I'm gonna have more respect for you than somebody else. Exactly. It's just, what kind of shoes? What kind of shoes do I have? Yeah, everybody's worried about what kind of shoes. Usually my shoes, I usually get them at Big Five, whatever the $20 and under, or at Walmart. I was rocking the Airspeed skate shoes for a while, but they stopped carrying those. Yeah, it's like who are you on the inside? Exactly. It's like, Big Five. Yeah, Big Five has their shoe sales all the time. But it's like I think something's changed with their shoes, because I know I had to buy last time I was in there, I had to jump up a whole size because the shoes were like fitting too small, and I'm like, dude, what happened here? So I had to like go from like a 10 to 11 because I think they're just putting the same number but using less materials or something. Buy one get one half off. There you go. Yeah, I usually just go in there and see when they have the sales and stuff going on. It's like, okay, I'll buy these. They'll last for a while. Yep. Yeah, it's weird. It was like I was like I asked the guy, I go, it's not possible for a person's feet to grow when you're an adult, is it? He goes, no. There you go. Buy them for you and your son. Yeah. Yeah, my son, he likes the ones at Walmart, the Airspeed ones. He usually just goes online and orders those. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. I get you on that. Yep. But like this cool backdrop, I don't know if you heard. I get this off Amazon. It's 3 feet by 5 feet, but I'm real close because where I have 'em, it's like I'm like 3.5, 4 feet away from the camera, so it looks bigger than it is, but it's only like 5 feet by about 3 feet high. And this was under $8 off Amazon. They had some other ones and stuff too. So it's like, why not, right? um, it's printed on like, it's like a weird plastic vinyl, so you can't really iron the wrinkles out of it. You just kind of have to hang it up and let it spend some time. But it's just like, picture looks good, so that's all I was concerned with. But yeah, $8. I was like, I was looking around. I go, I want to kind of get a backdrop. I don't want to really spend a lot of money. So I'm looking. I'm all, wow, that's, I think it was like $7.85 or something. I'm like, yeah, it's only $8. Yeah. All right. I'll bite the bullet. I'll risk it. Because sometimes you buy stuff and it looks a lot better online than when you actually get it in your hands. But then I got it and I go, wow, that's pretty cool. I thought it was a smart purchase. I try to keep my live streaming game up. I tried doing the green screen and stuff, but my computer's not strong enough to work like OBS and live stream. Yeah, I got the Prime. Sometimes I'll find props and wigs and stuff, or I'll need something for work, or the wife might need something. So it pays for itself. Yeah, exactly. Free shipping. Exactly. So I think the shipping, this came out of China. So it was like $8, and then shipping was going to be like another $5 or $10 or something. But with the Prime, it was like free shipping. So that's always cool. And then for my guitar class, I started doing, I bought this metronome off there, and it was like 12, $15. It was about 15. And it has all the stuff that I need. It's all in gold. Looks pretty cool. It comes, this pops off, slides off. Yeah. And yeah, it had a crack. Now it just broke. Oh well. I'll glue that back together. I just got to throw it away now. But you know what? I can't live with this having it's defective now. No, it's all right. I'll be all right with it. There we go. Yeah, it's like, it's no good now. It still works. I just keep the cover on there to keep the dust out of it. But yeah, put some glue on that. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Nothing to worry about. Yep, crazy glue it. Just make sure I don't use too much and get it stuck to my fingers. It's usually what happens when I use crazy glue. I go to put a little bit out, and it's not coming out, so you give it that good squeeze. It goes, and then your fingers get stuck together, and you're all. Yeah, I was helping Jen put some fingernails on one time, and couldn't find the nail glue, so I was put some crazy glue on there, and she had her finger down on a table, and I glued her to the table. I was like, oh, sorry about that. She's like, I can't get my finger up. I actually glued her to the table. Yeah. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Just goes everywhere. Or you get out the hot glue gun, start gluing stuff with that. Start making spider webs with the thing everywhere. You don't mean to, but you glue something and you go, and it's all. And then when whatever you're gluing, you try to get it to stick right away because you know that glue is going to set up. Then you have burning your fingertips. Psst, ow. All kinds of stuff like that. Yeah, it's pretty messy. Yep. Yeah, I did all right. I glued this. I got some wood strips from Home Depot and glued. They're like 1x2 strips. Have one at the top and one at the bottom, and then it's just held up with some fishing line and eye hooks. All right, dude. Have a good night. And if I don't talk to you before you move, have a good, safe move and enjoy Arizona. All right, I'll let you go. I should probably get off here myself because my voice is starting to go. Fighting this cold, and it's like getting kind of, I don't know. It's like, all right. Well, have a good night. I think you're the only one who's still on here, actually. So it's good talking to you. All righty. All right. One more here, Mrs. Wombat. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Good night. I think she was lurking the whole time. It's usually what she does. She likes to hang out, keep an eye on things. Alrighty. Alrighty. I'm going to wind this down. So I'll see everybody later. Have a great night. I sound pretty good, don't I? Make sure all my devices are turned off and my tray and seat back are in an upright position. Please notice the captain has turned on the no smoking sign and seatbelt sign. We'll be landing shortly in a few minutes. So enjoy the rest of your flight, and thank you again for flying Wombat Airlines. Have a great night.